What's something your culture glorifies that actually traumatized you? Even in the first week of dating, I hated every little thing my husband did. He was obnoxious, unkind, and painfully unfunny. One time, he hacked into my email and canceled a job interview for my dream job, and when I called my mom to tell her what happened, she just said, "Okay, did you thank him for what he did?" You see, I come from a family of arranged marriages. Divorce is basically equated to murder. So in their eyes, my husband could do no wrong. And because he knew I was completely alone and forced to be with him no matter what, he took full advantage of me. He refused to ever throw anything into the trash because that was a woman's job. I wasn't allowed to wear clothes or listen to music that he didn't approve of. And for the most part, I was able to tolerate this since it was nothing I didn't expect anyway. But there was one part of his routine that I hated the most. Every weekend, he'd take a flight to Arizona and do snow with his friends. He swore he wasn't addicted, but one day I logged onto my bank account to see that he had completely drained half of my savings account. I wasn't even angry, just extremely upset, because I knew that if I even tried to talk to anyone about this, they would take his side. For years, my life was filled with threatening texts about collecting debt, my husband's constant bitchiness from withdrawal, and random spurts of violence. I practically walked around looking like a zombie every day. And it wasn't until 2 years later that something actually changed, because that's when my grandmother came over. We had her necklace stored on her mantelpiece. It was one that my late grandfather gave to her, and it reminded her of him while he was in the Soviet War, not to mention it was worth thousands. So when we couldn't find it, adrenaline filled my body. That's when my sorry excuse for a husband came home. Honey, have you seen my grandmother's necklace? I asked with urgency.